it's Tanya and I'm here with the sketch, and this time it's by Annika Mender. And I have slowed this down quite considerably because unfortunately I didn't show you what I've done here, so I'm just going to quickly explain. I took a white piece of cardstock and a Dear Lizzie stencil. It's a 12 by 12 one with flowers on it that came years ago in a hip kit, and I took the 3 sprays that we got in the July kits and I sprayed the pink and the yellow and the limey green, and then I took one of the cut files, August cut file that Kimberly Hutchinson designed, and I welded some of the flowers together to create these strips because it's very similar to what is going on the sketch with those the 3 stripes. So that's what I did there, and I do apologize for not being able to show you what I have done. And so now I'm getting on with the actual layout, and I realize that because I want my designs there to pop, my flowery designs, I decided to use a white cardstock background, and then I cut out some of those flowers from that very pretty pattern paper that we got. And the 3 photos were taken on my birthday, and they are of my 2 girls, and they're playing with their cell phones as they always do. So I then figured, okay, I'm going to cut down the white cardstock so that I have a border all the way around, and then I figured I'd better do some misting because I find white cardstock to be a bit stark. So I've gone, and those are the 3 colors that are used in for the spraying of my strips. Okay, so I can't remember the colors, but if you ask me, I'll pop them down below. But also you can check out the Hip Kit Club website, all the details are there. So I now have my misted white cardstock, and I have my pattern paper, and I've got my strips, and I've got my photographs, and now it's actually really sad that I don't have those video files, because you see the 3 Amy Tan tags. I took those and I took the leftover spray on the stencil and I just smushed it onto there, so that gave them a very pretty color and pattern as well. So yeah, bitterly disappointed that I don't have those video files, really. It's yeah. So I'm now going to bring in some of these white cut out flowers, fussy cut flowers, because there's a lot of color going on and there's a lot of pattern going on and interest going on, so I figured the white flowers would just tone it down a little bit. And I put the tags, one behind photograph at the top, and then I've got super, that's going to become my title, incorporated into my title, and then I've got the yellowy one down the bottom right there. You can see I'm thinking maybe I should bring in another one, but that's just too much. As it is, it's quite a busy layout, but no, I do think about it though. Nope, nope, nope. But you can see there, can't you, that there's pattern, and it's not the pattern from the cards, it's a pattern from the stencil. So yeah, I was very chuffed with that. And I'm just going through some of the 3x4 cards to see which ones I want to use to back my photographs, because that's just going to bring in a little bit of color, and it's going to distinguish the photos from the background. You know, it's going to make them pop a little bit. And yeah, I'm really quite chuffed with this layout. It's very different to what I usually do. Well, I don't know. Yeah, it is a little bit different to what I usually do. Oh, yes, and here, okay, so I've got that with you, so I've got super with you, and then I'm going to bring in, I think it's Life is Super with You. That's going to be my title, and I'm using those Amy Tan see-through letters, and you can see I'm thinking, because they really only work well on a very dark background, otherwise you can't see them. So yeah, I'm going to go with Life is Super with You. And yeah, well, it is, isn't it? It's always super with our kids, except when they're being a bit annoying. You know, they have their moments. So I've got a pop of black there, which is tying in with the U, and now I'm just going to put on some of these gorgeous embellishments that we received in the July kits. A lot of them were exclusive. It just was such a happy kit, with all of the pinks and the greens and the yellows, and it just was really beautiful kits. I have actually now got my August kits, so my next project will be with those, and they're also beautiful. So if you haven't checked If you haven't checked the kits out yet, you really should, and you should also come and pop into our Facebook forum, where we're very active in there. Our design team members love to chat with you, and we love to see what you make, whether it's part of the weekly sketch, or whether it's just showing what you make with your kits or with the products you have on hand. We just love to interact. So yes, do come along and say hi. And there, I took some of those clips. They're Bella Boulevard clips, and I just, I've been doing this a lot. I just cut off the clippy bit, and I have popped them behind. I popped one behind the flower in the middle, and I popped another one behind the flowers at the top there, and I was so excited about this. I thought I was so super clever. I'm taking those pineapples, and I'm just slotting them behind, and they're adding in a bit of colour, and they don't look like pineapples anymore. Brilliant, I know. I just really had so much fun with this layout. My creative juices were flowing. And yeah, I was having a good time. And oh my gosh, I do apologise for that bright red hair. But I'm just trying to glue down some of my flowers. I was going to sew, but then because I put those tags on and they're super thick, I figured my poor sewing machine would never survive that. So I decided to just glue instead. And oh, when I wasn't looking, I popped a balloon on here because, to time with the fact that the photos were from my birthday. And that little typewriter at the bottom with the heart. Oh, it's just, when you have such fun goodies to play with, it just makes one's day, doesn't it? Oh yeah, and I'm not a Mad Brad fan. Wow, I said that well. So I usually chop off the Brad bits at the back, and then I just get my hot glue gun or a pop dot and I glue them on like that. So yeah, I think I am almost done. I do believe I am. Thank you so much for watching, and I will chat again soon with you. Ooh, and I have something exciting coming up soon, but I'll share that in another video. So have a good day. Bye.